everybody, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And so I did this episode a couple hours after the first one. Oh frick, there's a fly on my screen. God dang it. Um, and I in between episodes, I ended up finding a microphone. Still very crappy, but the one I was using beforehand was actually the one from the video camera I'm using. And so this microphone should be a bit better. But it's still not super great. Like it it's a karaoke mic that I like propped up on a light stand with some duct tape. Let's hope it works. So, oh god, flies. Um, let's see. Okay, doesn't look like they appear too well in the recording. So, anyway, so last time we started off the game. We went through the intro, and um we got the first major item of the game, the slingshot. And so right now, we're going to finish up the rest of the Deku tree. So first things first, we got to hit the switch over here, and it lights this torch. And so we take our stick here, and we're going to light it. And there's a web over here. And we're going to light it to burn webs. I wonder if fire actually burns webs. Probably, I don't know. It's just a web. Small, definitely flammable. Alright, here we go. Here's another scrub. Now, similar to the one... Oh, wait, I don't think I switched for targeting yet. I didn't. Okay, one thing I don't like is that, when you're playing the game, if you target and have the sword out, you'll jump slash. Okay. Please forgive me, master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Actually, yeah, you basically are a traitor. You just betrayed your entire family. Anyway, let's continue. We hit that ice switch. So the thing with these ice switches that, usually ice switches, are gold, but if they're silver, that means that you can actually undo them. Like, you can, like, push the switch again. But the weird thing is, I don't know why they'd put it here as your first, like, ice switch. Because, like, why would you ever need to shut this? There's, a few ice switches later on in the game. Oh, after you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. And yes, there are indeed. I have played through this game before, and so I know what interesting things you can find in the water. But, where was I? I don't remember. What was I saying? Uh, Dang, I think I just forgot what I was saying. Dang it. Anyway, here's some sculptures. Oh, stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the control stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Okay, I get it. I really shouldn't be reading freaking all the text in the game because that makes it a bit too much like a walkthrough, and I don't really want this to be more of a walkthrough. I want this to be more of like a playthrough from somebody that has already played through the game before, and so I already know what I'm doing. Now actually, I'm actually really good that this is not a blind playthrough. I definitely would not usually do a blind playthrough, and so it is really nice that I know how to do this game. And so, yeah. So then we got this room. So we're actually gonna actually be having to come back to this room later on because of this like part right here. You'll see there's a rock wall behind it, and the thing about that rock wall is that you like have to get through it with a later item, which I'll just say it because you probably already know what it is. It's a staple of the Zelda series. It's a bomb bag. You use that. Oh, also another thing about this virtual console version is that the symbol of these blocks are actually changed in this version. Originally they were a star and the moon, and they actually cut that out on later versions due to like the fact that it was like I guess like a religious reference, and so if you actually play the N64 version of this game, then you will get the original blocks. If you actually look back on my old playthrough emulator, the blocks were the old ones because that was an N64 emulator. And the same yeah, that has been the way since the GameCube version, and essentially the Virtual Console version is like the GameCube version, but like with like all the N64 like text and stuff. I mean, to put it that way. So okay, so right here we get these are the Scrubs brothers. How did you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace, I don't know what that is, to Queen Goma, strike her with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. But yeah, the thing about the early games is that there isn't really too much to mention. So I'm basically just gonna be explaining what's going on. I want to make the commentary a lot more interesting, and so if anybody has any ideas for me to make the commentary a bit more interesting, I would like your feedback because I really want to find some better things to say. Because like there's a lot of YouTubers I watch that always have like some really interesting commentary, and I really like want to have something interesting to say. So anyway, here's Goma. This is the first boss of the game. Also ridiculously easy. Her eye is a division symbol. I just realized that. But yeah, all you do is that you just freaking throw a slingshot seed, jump slash a couple times. Okay. Yeah, there's actually a way to one cycle it using a speed. Oh shoot, using a speedrun trick called power crouch stabs, which I would probably discuss at some point. But yeah, whatever. I'll just use normal decker stick, normal Kokiri sword jump slashes. But yeah, so I guess I should explain like the power crouch stabbing at least. So the way it works is that for some reason the crouch stab does not have a set damage value, and so it takes the last attack you did. And so like what a speedrunner would do is that they jump slash with a deku stick because that for some reason does 4 damage, and then they crouch stab, and so then that would just be you do full power attack with a deku stick, and then that just completely like eliminates like wasting deku sticks, and it's also really powerful. And also, it's also the same that way for some reason the Japanese version of Majora's Mask. Oh, I was trying to wait for this. So this is a heart container. So yeah, when you get this, you get an extra heart. I'm not gonna read the freaking text. Yeah, Okay, now I'm gonna start avoiding reading some of the text. And so here is a blue warp, which you're gonna also notice me bringing up speedruns a bunch because I do watch a lot of them. There are a lot of really cool streamers that do some speed runs of this game. And so, yeah, in a speed run, you'd use this for some pretty interesting wrong warps, like a wrong warp to literally the end. You can literally wrong warp from here to the end of the game. I'm not even lying. In a couple different ways, actually. Okay, anyway, let's go through this. Let's play through this game casually. Well done, Link. And we're just gonna get some slow camera. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Should I listen, or should I not listen? Yeah, I think we should definitely listen to what he's gonna say. Also, if you push no, he's just like, no, you must listen. So basically, why prompt you? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me, which could only be broken by love's first kiss. I'm joking. Nice Shrek reference there. Okay, and there's Ganondorf. It was in the beginning of the game. So, okay. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. I don't know. I'm actually reading this like very like intensely. I already knew through this. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, three golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. You know, Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Ferore, the goddess of courage. Actually, for the longest time, I always said Pharaoh instead of Ferore. But now I say Ferore exclusively. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know when the last time I watched this cutscene was, because Din, with her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. I don't think that's how law works. I don't think you just say, laws exist, deal with them. Ferore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. Okay, so one created the earth, one created law, and one created humans. Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this game is actually a lot more enthralling. Okay. The three great grasses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. And there we go. There's the Triforce. It's awesome. Everybody loves the Triforce. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take the stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. And here's the Space Stone. Never mind. That's not the Space Stone. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Yeah, do you ever realize that Mario sounds really condescending in that line? Like, dang. Yeah, I remember that cartoon. If you don't know what that's from the Mario World cartoon from, like, the 90s. You got the Kokiria's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. Equip it to see and... Okay, I don't know where I was going with that joke. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Wow, how long was he talking that soon became really freaking close? And now he's dead. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. I actually remember when I first played this game ever, I actually never wanted to come back to this area when he was dead because I was always scared. And here's Mr. Condescending over here. I just thought about this name right now. Nobody actually calls him Mr. Condescending. Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Hey, you can't be making assumptions like that, Mido. What you think that you could have saved him by blocking the way? No, you just annoyed everybody. Okay, here we go. We're about to go and do the unthinkable. We are going to leave the forest, which not a single person has ever done. Alright, here we go. Let's take the next step toward the rest of our life. Let's go on this adventure. You're leaving? I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Okay, now we get the potato. Okay, okay, please. Okay, I have a feeling that at least one of you guys watching has at least once or twice called this thing the potato. You receive the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria, and then we get sent it to C and start playing C. I'm not going to read the select item subscreen text every single freaking time. Okay, god dang it. Yeah, I'm just trying to mash through this thing. Yeah, sometimes some text runs really fast. Actually, we've run into it quite a bit, but I've just been going through it slowly to read it out. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. And now, we are truly leaving the forest. Now, if they never wanted anybody to leave, why didn't they just break this bridge down? And also, who let Saria through? I just realized that. Also, another thing about Saria, her fairy is a different color depending on whenever you where like every time you reload the area, I guess. All right, here we go. Hyrule Field, and here is where we're going to meet one of the most annoying Zelda characters of all time. Good old Kipora Gabora, the guy who won't stop freaking talking. And we're gonna sit through it all. Oh joy. Okay. Hoo hoo, Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel encouraged. Discouraged. Oh my god, I can't. Even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you're lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreen. I don't freaking need this freaking stuff. Did you get all that? Okay, here's why Gabriel is the worst character in the game. They put no as the first. They put like repeat as the first option. So you have to stop everything, push the down button, and then push A. All right, then I'll see you around. Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing you around. God dang it. I hate that owl. Everybody does. Okay, so we are about 18 minutes into the recording right now, and I think that might be it for this episode. We didn't really accomplish too much, but then again, we did complete a dungeon and watch a frick ton of cutscenes. I actually remember that cutscene because of that cutscene took me an episode to watch. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit reset. Oh, time of day is messed up when we start. But yeah, so yeah, we did some stuff today. We finished the dungeon. We got the good old potato. That's gonna be pretty good to eat. I'm not that big of a potato person, honestly. But so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, I need to find a better thing to say during the outro. God.